that rain falling. Ain't nothing like a country rain, washing the world clean. Dark clouds rolled across the open sky. The wind whispered low as they drifted by. The first raindrops kissed the dusty ground and filled the air with that sweet earth sound. The old red barn stood proud and still, overlooking the creek beyond the hill. The fields drank deep from heaven's grace as peace settled over this quiet place. Every drop carries a promise down, bringing new life to this little town. It's rain on the country road tonight, washing away yesterday's dust and miles. Tin roofs singing a gentle refrain, like an old-time country melody in the rain. The rivers rise, the fields turn green, painting hope across the countryside scene. There's nothing sweeter for this soul to know than rain on the country road. Mama's baking bread inside the house, while the coffee's warm and the fire burns now. The old porch swing keeps a steady sway, watching the storm drift peacefully away. The cattle gather near the fence line gate. They seem to know it's worth the wait. Tomorrow's fields will stand up tall, because this rain has blessed them all. Sometimes the sky has to cry a while before the sun can learn to smile. It's rain on the country road tonight, washing away yesterday's dust and miles. Tin roofs singing a gentle refrain, like an old-time country melody in the rain. The rivers rise, the fields turn green, painting hope across the countryside scene. There's nothing sweeter for this soul to know than rain on the country road. Every storm eventually moves along, leaving behind another hopeful song. The rainbow waits beyond the grave, reminding us brighter days find a way. Hear the raindrops, feel the cool breeze. Every heartbeat finds its peace. It's rain on the country road tonight, a blessing falling beneath the fading light. Every portal reflects the sky above, filled with grace, mercy, and love. tomorrow's sunrise paints the land in gold, these fields will have another story told. And I'll thank heaven for the life I know, with rain on the country road. Yeah, rain on the country road, a song only the countryside knows, falling softly like a blessing from above. After every long winter, the earth remembers how to bloom, and so do we. The morning sun breaks through the clouds, birds are singing soft and loud. Wildflowers bloom along the old dirt lane, like they've been waiting through the rain. The frozen creek begins to flow, carrying away the melting snow. Every field wears shades of green, like waking from a long, quiet dream. Every seed beneath the ground was waiting for this season to come around. When spring comes around once again, hope starts growing with the wind. Every blossom, every tree whispers life was meant to be free. The darkest winter couldn't stay, the sun always finds another day. And every heart that's been torn apart can bloom again when spring comes around. The old red barn shines in the morning light, everything somehow feels just right. Children laugh across the open fields, running through the daffodils. Mama hangs fresh clothes on the line, the colors dancing in the sunshine. The air smells sweet with fresh cut hay, like heaven smiled on us today. The seasons teach us every year, new beginnings always appear. When spring comes around once again, hope starts growing with the wind. Every blossom, every tree whispers life was meant to be free. The darkest winter couldn't stay, the sun always finds another day. And every heart that's been torn apart can bloom again when spring comes around. If you've been carrying yesterday too long, listen closely to the robin's song. The world keeps turning, don't be afraid. Tomorrow is already on its way. One new sunrise, one fresh breeze, one more reason to believe. When spring comes around once again, faith awakens deep within. Every road begins anew, under skies so bright and blue. I'll keep walking toward the light, leaving winter out of sight, because I know deep in my heart every ending is a brand new start. When spring comes around, old river's been here longer than me, still flowing, still teaching. There's an old dirt path down by the bend where the river's been my lifelong friend. Morning mist hangs low across the shore, like it's waiting there forevermore. The willow trees sway in the gentle breeze, their reflections dancing with the leaves. Every ripple tells a quiet tale of days gone by that never fail. When the world gets loud and life runs fast, the river reminds me nothing has to last. The river keeps rolling calm and slow, showing me the way I ought to go. Through every turn and every winding mile, it never forgets how to make me smile. No matter how the seasons change, it finds its path through sun and rain. When my heart feels heavy and warm, the river keeps rolling on. I skip a stone across the quiet stream, watching circles fade just like a dream. An old wooden dock stands weathered and worn, holding stories from another dawn. A pair of geese drift peacefully by beneath the wide and endless sky. There's something sacred in this place, a quiet peace I can't replace. The water never fights the land, it simply moves the way it's planned. The river keeps rolling calm and slow, showing me the way I ought to go. Through every turn and every winding mile, it never forgets how to make me smile. No matter how the seasons change, it finds its path through sun and rain. When my heart feels heavy and worn, the river keeps rolling on. Someday my footprints will disappear, but this old river will still be here, flowing onward strong and true. Like hope always finds a way through. Hear the water, feel the breeze, leave your worries with the trees. The river keeps rolling day by day, carrying yesterday far away. Every sunrise paints the water bright with silver mornings and golden light. As long as these waters find the sea, they'll always hold a part of me. And no matter where this life has gone, the river keeps rolling on. Yeah, the river keeps rolling, steady and strong, like an old country song, forever rolling on. When the world gets too loud, I know a place where silence speaks, out among the trees. There's a winding trail beyond the old dirt road, where the tall pine trees have always grown. Morning sunlight filters through the leaves, painting golden shadows on the breeze. A gentle creek hums an old-time song, like it's known my heart all along. Every step I take feels slow and free, like the forest been waiting here for me. Out here the world don't rush or race, every heartbeat finds its place, where the pines still whisper in the wind. That's where I find myself again. The birds still sing their sweet refrain and wash away my worry and pain. The towering trees reach for the sky, teaching me to stand through every trial. When my soul needs somewhere to belong, I find my peace where the pines still whisper on. A deer steps softly through the morning light, then disappears without a sound in sight. Wildflowers bloom beside the trail, while an old hawk rides the mountain gale. The scent of cedar fills the cool fresh air, a quiet kind of answer waiting there. No city noise, no endless race, just the calm that fills this sacred place. The forest reminds my restless heart, sometimes stillness is where healing starts, where the pines still whisper in the wind. That's where I find myself again. The birds still sing their sweet refrain and wash away my worry and pain. The towering trees reach for the sky, teaching me to stand through every trial. When my soul needs somewhere to belong, I find my peace where the pines still whisper on. The years may pass, the seasons change, but these old woods remain the same. They've held my tears and shared my smiles, walking with me through every mile. Hear the leaves sway, hear the creek flow. Let your heart slow down and let your spirit grow, where the pines still whisper in the wind. I remember where my hope begins. Every sunrise through the forest trees brings a quiet strength back into me. No matter where this life may roam, these peaceful woods will feel like home. I'll always hear their timeless song, where the pines still whisper on. Yeah, where the pines still whisper. The forest knows my name, and every trail leads my heart home, where the pines still whisper on. turning, there's a chill in the air, and the autumn wind knows my name. The maple leaves are falling one by one, golden colors fading with the sun. That old dirt road is covered end to end, like a letter autumn chose to send. The fence line hums beneath the breeze, whispering softly through the aging trees. Every season has its time to go, just like the river's steady flow. The wind reminds me not to fear the change. Every ending makes room for another day. The autumn wind keeps calling me home, through fields where wild memories still roam. It carries stories from yesterday, then gently blows them all away. Though the summer days have reached their end, I know this road will bloom again. So I'll lift my eyes to the open sky and follow where the autumn wind flies. An old flannel jacket keeps me warm as I watch the clouds begin to form. Smoke rises from a chimney far away, welcoming another peaceful day. The old oak stands through every storm, its roots run deep where I was born. It taught me strength is standing tall. Even when the leaves begin to fall, the seasons change, but hope remains, growing stronger through the wind and rain. The autumn wind keeps calling me home, through fields where wild memories still roam. It carries stories from yesterday, then gently blows them all away. Though the summer days have reached their end, I know this road will bloom again. So I'll lift my eyes to the open sky and follow where the autumn wind flies. Every falling leaf reminds me why nothing beautiful was meant to stay unchanged. The colors fade, the branches rest, so spring can bring new life again. Hear the leaves dance, hear the breeze sing. Every season brings a brand new dream. Keeps calling me home, to the place where my heart has always known. Every winding road, every harvest field, every lesson this old land revealed. I walk with gratitude through changing days, trusting time in all its quiet ways. No I'll always follow the autumn wind. Yeah, the autumn wind carries yesterday and whispers tomorrow through the changing trees.